Hello, and today we will be talking about a core example of a Mandela Effect. Today we will be looking at the Henry VIII portrait, the existence of which is highly debated. We have heard reports of this painting existing and many people claim to have seen it, but it is no longer easy to find. So, what is the Henry VIII Mandela Effect? Well, simply put, some people remember seeing an old classical painting of Henry VIII eating a turkey leg. However, nobody can find this painting. If you seem to have a memory of an old classical painting, not a modern illustration like the horrible histories of the comic book ones, but an old classical painting of Henry VIII dining on a turkey leg, please try and picture in your mind as to how this painting looks. Take a sheet of paper and sketch it if you want. In fact, if possible, please try and comment or post a picture via a link to Imgur in the comments as to how you remember this painting looking. This is because not everyone remembers this painting of Henry VIII looking the same way. However, the core idea of this painting existing but nobody being able to find it remains consistent throughout the internet. One theory states that this picture was in a textbook or documentary that we were all shown. However, that documentary or textbook obviously now no longer exists, considering we can't really find anything on it, and it containing a quote-unquote famous painting of Henry VIII would be unlikely if the painting was not available on existing anywhere else. However, many people recall this painting being extremely famous or popular. So it's strange that the reason as to why this would have disappeared would have been its eventual forgetting of. Something apparently so popular wouldn't have disappeared so quickly or easy just because someone forgot about it. Therefore, we can infer that it has never existed in the first place. But then how come so many people have a memory of it? Well, let's firstly explore the image we're seeing if the same one. Here's a brief sketch of what one person remembers this painting looking like. Does yours differ? It might. There's a famous painting of Henry VIII holding a glove. Some people remember this being a turkey leg instead. Maybe the exposure of this horrible history's picture caused it. It's a very famous picture. Now, there is an argument out there, and it's not at all solid, but it basically says that turkey wasn't available in England during Henry VIII's era. This is not true at all, as guinea fowl was in fact a common delicacy in England during Henry VIII's reign, and it only makes sense that Henry VIII would have dined on this feast. Although I don't know how notable it would have been for an entire portrait to have been based on Henry. Now, a depiction of a slightly overweight Henry VIII isn't the most flattering, so how would King Henry have reacted to a painting depicting him as being gluttonous and gobbling food? Would he have reacted well to this depiction, or would he have found it to be offensive? I think he would have found it to be offensive, don't you? Was the gobbling of a turkey leg so significant that an entire portrait needs to be dedicated to it? Why wasn't there a painting of him being like a normal king? Why is there only a painting of him eating this turkey? Well, that's all and good, the turkey. The original Henry VIII painting that's often confused to have Henry with the turkey leg has Henry actually holding a glove. The glove is a symbol of wealth and power or something. But wait, there's more. Some people also remember Henry staring into a goblet. A goblet of youth, happiness, gold, maybe. It was apparently meant to show that Henry had been blessed by God as a lucky monarch who would receive wealth and goods due to his greatness. I don't remember this at all, although if it was taken from an angle featuring Henry staring to slightly the right, then I remember that along with something else that would have been in the bottom right, possibly the goblet. Or something else even. Many things could have been there. Now, considering that this painting probably... Look, I said probably, just chill out. Hey, look. Chill the hell out. I just don't think this painting exists. I'm sorry. Why would it? There seems to be zero evidence for it at all. So, why do we think it does exist, I mean? Well, it's because time and time again, we are exposed to the stereotype of Henry VIII being gluttonous and greedy, and enjoying gobbling down turkeys. From the cover of the horrible histories to Charles Lattin's depiction of the turkey gobbling, greedy, gluttonous king, we are always imposed upon that Henry VIII enjoyed eating turkey. The glove in Henry's right hand in the famous painting might have been in our brain, subconsciously though, maybe without our actual knowledge, been replaced by our brain with a turkey leg. That's my explanation for this Henry VIII related Mandela Effect. This is only the beginning of the videos I plan to make on Mandela Effects. In case you would like to read this to understand it better, a script of it is available in the description of this video. Some people like reading stuff out, and when you read the script, you'll realize how much text you can toss into a script. You'll toss in a bunch of words, 2 pages maybe, and in the end it's like 2 minutes long, but you need a big, thick video, right? Like a big, juicy, thick video full of knowledge. And I promise that future videos will go into greater detail. I'm not sure right now as to what I should base the next video on about the Mandela effects, but there are several possibilities I'm considering. But if you want to see any specific one, feel free to request it down below, and I'll certainly do it, certainly. Until next time, thank you for watching. I encourage you to like this video and subscribe, as those 2 button clicks are the things you can do which help me the most in making videos. But until next time, goodbye.